Very good afternoon to once again every one of you who's been there in the meeting. We will now begin with our orientation. Why are we conducting this orientation? The reason behind this is that you should be knowing about the entire year's functioning. So whether it is 9th standard, whether it is 10th standard, how your entire 2 years have been planned by us, it should be informed to you very well in advance, right? Before we begin with the meeting, I would request you that you are not moving anywhere. Sit down at a particular place so you all can attend the meeting comfortably. You all do not miss out on any information. Secondly, I have recorded this entire meeting so that I can share it with you. At any point of time you would like to refer or you would like to take a reference, you can definitely go through this, right? Another very important thing, during the entire meeting, at any point of time, you feel you have any queries or anything, I would request you to note it down, keep it ready. At the end of this entire session, once I'm done with all my agendas, I'll help you out one by one to help you clarify your queries. Okay. All right. Just a quick introduction. My name is Nikhil Dani, and I am the area head for Santa Cruz, Villepale, Vakura, Nandedi area. I, along with my entire team, is supposed to be heading these centers. I'll give you a quick introduction about the team, and then I'll reintroduce at the end of the session. So the Santa Cruz Center, Santa Cruz West Center, is headed by the academic head, Mr. Keval Karani, who is also a fantastic geometry teacher. We also have Ganga Kamkar ma'am, who is administrative head for Santa Cruz West Center, who is looking after the entire administration part. Alongside, we also have Nihal Karani ma'am, who is helping the entire center to be run, along with Keval sir and Ganga ma'am. Talking about Santa Cruz East, Wakula Center, it is headed by two important people. From academic point of view, it is Mr. Deepak Gosavi sir, who himself is a Marathi teacher, a fantastic Marathi teacher, and trust me, you'll fall in love with him and the teaching the way he does. Alongside, we also have Ijaz sir, Ijaz Sheikh sir, who is the administrative head of the center. The entire administration part is looked after by him. Coming to Villepale West Center, I am the academic head of the center. I also teach geography to all of you. And my name is Nikhil Dani. I have already informed to you. Alongside with me, we have another important person, that is Mr. Kashyap Shah, who is the administrative head of the center. So anything regarding the administrative head or administration point of view, you must have seen Kashyap Shah coordinating with you, right? After that, we come to Andheri West Center. Andheri West Center is headed by Nilesh Shah sir, who is the academic head of the center. He himself is also an amazing geometry teacher. And I'm sure most of you all have already attended Keval sir's and as well as Deepak sir and Nilesh sir's lectures. So I'm sure you're already aware about them. Also, alongside Nilesh sir, we also have Komal Kadam ma'am, who is the administrative head of the center, heading the entire administration department of the center out there, right? Alongside, we also have Avinash sir, Avinash Vinayakar, who is going to be helping the academic head and the administrative head to run the show. Okay. I'll reintroduce the team at the end again. But before that, let's quickly begin with our agendas, right? All right. So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you for the first orientation, right? Also to share a very good news to you. And when it comes to Mahesh Tutorials, MD Educare is now a proud part of Z Learn. Z Learn is the Z group, okay? That is the SL group of companies. And in that, we have the Z Education, the Z Learn. And Z Learn is supposed to be headed by us. Okay, that is Mahesh Tutorials is a part of Z Learn. So this is a good news to share with all of you. Okay, there are many new members who joined us in 9th standard and 10th standard. So it is very much important that you should know the institution that you are part of it, right? So this is just to share a good news with all of you. That Mahesh Tutorials, MD Educare, is now a division of Z Learn, right? Does that change anything for you? Definitely not. We all are still there. The entire management remains the same. It is just an add-on information to give it to you, right? All right, let's begin. Before we go ahead, if anyone is yet to rename themselves, children, we have an option out here. I have kept the renaming option open for you. So you can go on participants. You can definitely go out here. You can just search for your name and the participants. Go on the more option, search for rename option. And over there, once you tap upon it, you can name yourself. Okay. We usually add the branch name first. So you must have seen many members have added the branch name. If you still would like to do it, definitely you can go ahead and do that. If not for today, from tomorrow onwards, you will be assigned with the branch codes. So the branch codes will be going like this. For Santa Cruz West, it will be STNW. For Wakula, it is going to be VAK. For Villepale West, it is VPLW. And for Andheri West, it is ADHW. Okay, or AWST. We'll inform you as well, giving you all the codes, and that you can add up to your name. Remember one thing, children, for every lectures you are going to be attending, your name has to be here. Okay. Every now and then we will not be. Today we have kept a renaming option open for you, but tomorrow onwards it will be closed, which means that before you log in, you have to ensure that you have logged in, you've registered yourself with Zoom with your proper first name and your last name, so that that name will be reflected the moment you start entering any Zoom meetings. So please ensure that you're doing that by today. Okay. Secondly, there are many students who just joined us recently. You may not be a part of the Google Classroom. So we request you to please get in touch with your administrative head who's been coordinating with you, so that you can be a part of the Google Classroom, where we will be uploading all the assignments and important study materials out there. Okay. What is the process of Google Classroom? Definitely at the end of the session, once we are done with this entire meeting, I'll be sharing the links with you. You can definitely get registered, and you just have to create a Gmail ID, an exclusive Gmail ID, which we can register yourself with on the Google Classroom. Okay. Another very, very important thing, it's a rule. We have to abide by the rule. We will not allow any students to portray any display picture. Trust me on this film, when you are putting forward a display picture, of course, if it's a photo, I can still understand. But anything apart from that is a little derogatory. It may be offensive to people. So it's a humble request not to do that, because the meeting will be attended by the teachers. When the students will be attending the lectures, the parents might be there with them. So it may not be having a good impression on them. So it's a humble request. Please ensure that you are not supposed to be keeping any such fancy display picture. We can still understand for your photograph, but nothing beyond that. Okay, so please keep a note of that. Right? All right, with that, let's quickly begin with the agenda for the entire day. All right, I think someone has a query. I'll just help them out. Good morning, Zoiba. Thank you so much, Zoya. Thank you so much. All right, we'll quickly go ahead. So yeah, when I talk about the agenda, we begin with the very first agenda, that is schedule, which we are going to be sharing with you for your lectures and for your test. Second is going to be the rules and communications, which we're going to be providing to you. Third is going to be the Robomed Plus, how we are going to be installing them, what are the features behind it. Last, some important tips. And lastly, the coordination team, which I'm going to be reintroducing again to you. Okay. So before we begin, I would like to inform you something that right now you might be knowing we are amidst a pandemic. And in this pandemic right now, it is not feasible that offline lectures are being starting. And as you already aware, the schools, colleges, education institutions, everywhere they have been told to be kept closed, and they have only been allowed to take lectures online. Hence, your very first phase of lectures, right from June till October, that is until Diwali is going to be there, we are going to be conducting online lectures. After that, from November till the year end, we will see if the government is going to be giving us the approval, then we may go ahead with the offline lectures. Okay. As I said, that entirely depends upon the government and the government norms. It's all subject to approval of the government. Okay. So with that, let's quickly begin with the functioning part now. Now, actually, when I talk about the functioning part, this is how we plan the entire year for you. The timings will be informed to you once the entire session gets done. You'll be getting a message for your timetable and everything in detail. Don't worry about it. Okay. This is just an overall planning which I'm going to be sharing with you. Your lectures are going to be starting from June, that is Monday, 7th of June, all the way till October. We consider as the school regular phase. Here, your lectures are going to be conducted 3 to 4 hours every day, 6 days in a week. Right? Once, okay, it's going to be from Monday to Saturday, and Sundays will be a holiday for you. Right? We ensure that Sundays are provided holidays for you. So Monday to Saturday, ही आपका lectures रहेगा. Once that has been done, the entire phase is getting done. We will have our Diwali vacation. So The entire Diwali phase, the last 7 to 10 days of holidays will be provided to you. Okay, so that includes the main Diwali days as well, and that will be a holiday. So no lectures will be run at that point of time. Before that and after that, we'll be conducting the lectures. After that is basically a post-Diwali schedule, which will be starting from November all the way till February. Which means that again your schedule will be from 3 to 4 hours lectures a day, 6 days in a week, Monday to Saturday. Sunday again will be a holiday. Now, we may have to work on a Sunday, but that can only be possible if at all there is an add-ons done by the school. We have planned that we will be taking the initial chapters of the topics, of the subjects. पर ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि स्कूल ने suddenly randomly कोई chapter ले लिया, पीछे से कोई topic ले लिया, and अगर वो topic लिया, then we have to take extra lectures for you. So that may be adjusted on a Sunday only if required, or else it will be a holiday for you. Okay, as I said, everything is planned, but then there might be some hiccups, there might be some last minute changes which might be added up by the school. तो उसको हमें अगर कंसिडर करना है तो थोड़ा चेंजेस भी हमें करना पड़ेगा. We will try as far as possible कि संडेज को हम छुट्टी ही रखें, but अगर कोई इमरजेंसी आया, ऐसा कोई सिचुएशन आ गया, then definitely we will have to help you out. Okay. Also, one more thing I would like to tell you that now your 9th standard is very important. You might be knowing the students who passed out from 10th standard right now, उनके 9th standard के performances को उतना importance दिया है. So 9th is important, 10th standard is important. That means every year, everything in 9th standard is going to be equally important for you. That means that every lecture of you is also equally important for us and for you as well. So together we'll help each other. Okay. So that was about your 9th standard functioning. Since I spoke about 10th standard, I'll also connected. that जैसे आपका 9th खत्म हो जाएगा, you will be coming to the last year of your schooling in 10th standard. So that is going to be your 10th standard, very important. 10th standard, as of now, we are ensuring that online तो रहेगा ही. Offline lectures का provision will all depend upon government. So 10th standard का function तब हम आपको बताएंगे कैसा रहेगा. पर एक आपको overall idea मैं दे देता हूँ that your lectures will be starting from April in 10th standard, okay, all the way till June. This is a major phase for you because this is where your schools will not be working during the month of May. So here we utilize a more amount of time for you, and during that time we try to complete maximum portion for you. Why? Because we want you to be ahead in the portion. What is the reason behind this? कि जैसे आपको school reopen हो जाएगा, school का exam आ जाएगा. So during that time, if you are ahead with 60% of the portion being completed, आपको add-on advantage मिल जाता है. You can score best of the best marks during that time, right? Again, उसके details हम बाद में भी पूरे detail में आपको देंगे. But just to keep you in loop, that your lectures for 10th standard will be starting in April, going all the way till June, where first phase will be completed. 60% portion will be done. 40% of the portion will be completed between June to October, and over there your 100% portion will be done. उसके बाद classes खत्म, जरा भी नहीं. उसके बाद और भी activities चालू हो जाएंगे. So we have exams, we have doubt solving lectures, you will be having guidance lectures, you will be having intensive coaching batches. बहुत सारी activities है which we are going to be taking care of. Okay, जिसके बारे में हम और भी detail में जाएंगे when we come in 10th standard. Right now I'm just keeping you in loop. We are keeping you informed. कि ये आपका 10th standard का functioning रहेगा. Okay. Remember one thing, children. No matter what, even if the lectures are going to be reopening from the offline mode of view, your optional subject lectures for Sanskrit entire, Sanskrit composite, and French will be conducted online throughout the year, even in 9, even in 10. Okay, just keeping you in loop. All right. Chalo, let's go to the testing part now, children. So here we go ahead with the 9th standard testing part. Your test will be conducted right before your school exams. So usually the school conducts a unit test and a semester. पूरे साल में usually till 2019-20 तक वो 2 unit test और 2 semester conduct करते थे. हम भी accordingly करेंगे 2 unit test, 2 semester. But again, as I said, this last year हुआ था that everything was taken MCQs and there were no unit tests conducted. We need to conduct unit tests. We need to conduct written papers. Because if we do not conduct written paper, we will never come to know how have you been improving. So we are going to be going ahead with the unit test and semester. No matter what, even if the school will be taking online lectures or online testing, we will be going ahead with the online lectures, but offline testing. इसके बारे में आपको information हम pass on करेंगे. Okay. So before your unit test and before your semester, we will also be conducting unit test and semester. Remember one thing, whenever you are going for a main exam, it's always advisable to make mistakes in the practice exam. My exams are going to be practice for you. If you make mistakes, you can learn from them, become perfect, and then go for unit test and semester. So my exams are very important for you to realize what mistakes have you been doing and where you have to overcome those mistakes, right? So it's a request, a humble one. Please attend all your tests. It's very important for you. Or as an academic person, my entire team will never be able to monitor you. How well have you been performing? Where do you require help? How you need to improve? We won't be able to help you out with that. So it's a request. Please do that. So tests will be conducted school-wise, definitely. Chapter-wise, we don't know whether we'll be getting the time availability or no, because school का exam suddenly announced हो गया, तो शायद उतना time नहीं मिलेगा. Hence, we are conducting unit tests in semester, but we have made provisions for chapter-wise tests. The moment you open your Robomed, जिसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगा, आपके chapter-wise test वहाँ पे हमने upload किया है. So at home, you can take it for practice. Okay. From my end, we'll be taking these unit tests and semester. Chalo, now just to inform you about 10th standard testing. So we'll be conducting more number of tests as compared to 9 because portion ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, full portion हो जाएगा, so more number of tests has to be taken. So your first unit test will be taken in May and June. Second unit test will be taken in June and October. 60% portion में आप हमने test ले लिया. Semi-prelim 1, semi-prelim 2 will be where your entire 100% portion जो पढ़ा के हो चुका है, उसको हम दो पार्ट में डिवाइड करेंगे. 50% नवंबर, 50% दिसंबर. ऐसा करके हमने आधा आधा करके आपका प्रीलिम ले लिया. फिर अब हम पूरा प्रीलिम लेंगे, which will be prelim 1, which will be conducted in the month of December to January. Prelim 2 will be conducted after your school prelims are done from January end till February, right? So आप देख सकते हो, right from May till February, every month you are being tested about. Because it is 10th standard, very crucial year for you. We have to ensure that it is being taken care of, right? So now we go to the mock board examination, something which I would like to bring it to your attention, children. I'm sorry, I think there's some internet connectivity issue. Okay. Children, am I now clear? Darshan, Zoya, Yashida, am I now clear, child? Okay. Thank you, Hiren. Thank you, Yashida. I think there was in between, there was an interruption. Sorry for the inconvenience and thank you so much for your confirmations. Great, great. Thank you. So let's continue with this. Yeah, so we were talking about the mock board examinations. Let's understand about that. Now, actually, when I talk about the mock board examination, you might be wondering, kya ye Mahesh Tutorials ka classroom hai? The answer is no, it is not. Till 2019, in 10th standard, we used to hire the board premises. The schools hote the, the education institutions hote the. So we used to hire them and we used to conduct the board examination type of situation out here. Now, what is the board type of situation out here? For example, you'll be required to come at the board center by morning 10 o'clock. क्योंकि आपका 11 o'clock का examination होता था up till 1 o'clock. Once you are getting done with that, then you were required to check whether आप आपका hall ticket, आपके stationery आप भूल नहीं जाते थे. Everything which was as per the rules of boards were being followed. Until last 2 years, we are not able to do that because of the lockdowns and restrictions. But definitely, I am anticipating that once you come into 10th standard, we will be coming back to our premises in such a way that these board examinations will be conducted. हम बकायदा board के centers को hire करते हैं as our board premises. Okay, but that is not for all papers. For 4 papers: algebra, geometry, science 1, science 2. Okay. Along with this, we also provide you with a hall ticket. We also provide you with a holograph sticker, a barcode sticker. Your hall ticket है, ये आपका identity होता है, which you need to carry every day. In board examination, this will be Maharashtra State Board. For Mahesh Tutorial, this is going to be Mahesh Tutorial. That's the only difference. When it comes to your barcode, this is going to be your identity. Supplement में पहले पेज पर आपको ये लगाना होता है because this part of seat number gets hidden by this holograph sticker. So only this will be visible. Okay, this is a practice which is followed by the board examination. हम बकायदा वही करते हैं. right? We follow it accordingly, right? Hence we said the 10th standard में आपके rules regulations board के हिसाब से change हो जाता है, right? Chalo, science practicals last year got cancelled. We don't know about this year and the following year for 10th standard. Definitely अगर होगा तो हम भी करेंगे. Restrictions अगर open हो जाएगा तो हम भी we'll call all the students out here at the centers. We'll convert it into laboratories and we'll make you perform and we'll make you learn how to conduct the science practicals. So anything required by the board will be done from our end in 10th standard. Okay? So be rest assured. हमसे पूछो is a 24-hour helpline system which will be starting right 24 hours before your board examination. तो ये तो 10th standard की बात होगी. तभी जैसे आपको doubt solving lecture चाहिए रहेगा, we are just a phone call away. We'll be giving you numbers. You just have to call upon the numbers and the teachers will be available to you on the numbers. So रात को 12 बजे, सुबह के 3, 4, 5, 6 बजे एग्जाम के 24 hours प्राय कभी भी डाउट्स उठा, फोन कीजिए, डाउट्स क्लियर करवा दीजिए. Okay? That is how we are going to be helping you out. Okay? More details will be in 10th standard, right? Now, something really important which is there for 9th standard, rules for online lectures. Now, first and foremost, students are expected to be there on time for lectures. For example, today was a 12 o'clock meeting. There were many children who attended 12:05, 12:10. Now, of course, I waited up for you because it was a meeting. But the same thing cannot be possible in a lecture. You have to be there on time, children, at least 5 minutes prior to it. Do not be late or else you will miss out on the important part of the lecture. Second, students are expected to re-log in again if they are logged out due to internet connectivity issue. Here, every lecture will be for 50 minutes. But at every 40 minutes, we will be telling you to re-log in again. That is the rule of the Zoom. We will be informing you in the lectures. The teacher will be informing you. I am pretty much sure during the foundation lecture, you're already aware about it, how the re-logging part takes place. Thirdly, if you are absent, now when can you be absent? You're medically not fit, you're unwell. We can take that as an excuse. We can take that as a reason. But anything apart from that, no excuses will be expected. मम्मी के साथ बाहर जाना है, मार्केट जाना है, लॉकडाउन है, पहली बात, बाहर जा भी नहीं सकते. Restrictions are being there. If anything has to be kept, keep it for Sunday. Don't keep it anything for Monday to Saturday. Your lectures once conducted will not be repeated again. So please ensure that you are attending it. Except for medical part, we will not accept any reasons. अगर आप बीमार हो, आपको पता है आप lecture attend नहीं कर सकते, you can mark a mail to us. At the end, I'll be sharing the mail IDs with you. If at all, apart from that, you can also drop a WhatsApp message. Both of them can be considered. Okay, but remember, you and the parent both have to inform us so that we together are in the loop कि आपने वो दिन का lecture miss की है. Okay. Behavior towards other needs to be pleasant and disciplined. We will not allow any nuisance to take place in the lecture. अगर हमें पता चला any student is using derogatory remarks, indecent behavior, obscenity is being there, display pictures for example, या unmute करके अगर किसी ने कुछ भी derogatory statements use किया, simply will be thrown out of the lectures and you will not be allowed to be terminated. Why? Because discipline has to be maintained. It's an online lecture. Every situation which we are going to right now is not out of choice. It is out of force that we are doing. Offline lectures अलग हो जाता था, online lectures अलग हो जाता है. So we have to maintain that and right? A progress tracking file. All the paper which will be corrected and given to you with the school or with us, you have to maintain a file. At any point of time, we'll be asking you to show the file and all your papers as such. It is your responsibility, it is आपकी जिम्मेदारी है that you are supposed to be ensuring that the progress tracking file is being maintained. मैं मम्मी को नहीं पूछूंगा, पापा को नहीं पूछूंगा, आपको पूछूंगा इसके लिए, because आप responsible हो, right? Dress code has to be very decent. Whenever you are sitting for the lectures, please ensure you're not wearing sleeveless. You are supposed to be wearing decent clothing. No derogatory remarks on t-shirts. For girls, definitely you can wear any decent clothing is fine. But ensure that even you all are not wearing sleeveless. Not for boys, not for girls. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, dress, any t-shirt, shirt is fine. For girls, Indian wear, Western wear is fine. But ensure no sleeveless or nothing derogatory being used. Students need to switch on the cameras whenever we demand. We respect that there are many students, many parents who might not be comfortable switching on the cameras. We respect that. But अगर हमें पता चला आप respond नहीं कर रहे हो lecture में, the teacher can ask the student to switch on the camera just to clarify that the child is paying attention. तो अगर आपको पूछा गया हो तभी आपको जरूरी है आप कैमरा ऑन कीजिए. ओके, चलो लेट्स गो टू द वेरी नेक्स्ट. प्लीज यूज अ डिसेंट इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी और कनेक्शन, ताकि आप डिस लॉग आउट ना हो जाए या आप लॉग आउट ना हो जाए एंड आप कहीं ना कहीं लेक्चर मिस ना करें. So ensure to have a sufficient data pack if you're using a normal mobile hotspot, and if you're using a Wi-Fi, then a stable internet connectivity is given. Please keep your relevant study materials. Your textbooks are available on ebalbharti.com. वेबसाइट पे जा सकते हो, वहां से आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हो सॉफ्ट कॉपीज. अगर हार्ड कॉपी आपको अवेलेबल है, मिल रहा है, definitely go ahead and take that. It will be useful. Secondly, notebooks. The teacher will be informing you, so accordingly you can maintain that. But if the teacher is expecting you to keep it, please keep it ready. It is for your good. Okay. Going to the very next. Oh, I'm sorry. The last part which I missed out. Yeah, I mentioned about the study materials. Coming to the very next is about your test papers. We will be correcting and giving it to you within 15 working days. आपको इन्फॉर्म किया जाएगा आप पेपर्स कब ड्रॉप करोगे, आपको इन्फॉर्म किया जाएगा कब आप आके कलेक्ट कर सकते हो. So everything will be messaged to you in advance. So we expect the students and parents to be there for that particular time being, so that you can receive your papers on time and you can submit your papers on time and we can coordinate conveniently with each other. We will be keeping academic counselings as well throughout the year. So ये meetings भी रहेगा, academic counselings भी रहेगा, जहाँ पे आपका progress track किया जाएगा. So whenever we keep these centers पे अगर है तो centers पे आप आइए, and जब भी online रहा तो online आप आइए. But attending is very important because ये आपके लिए हम conduct कर रहे हैं, मेरे लिए नहीं है, ये आपके लिए. So you have to be there, right? Apart from that, if your parents or you would like to talk to us, it's a humble request. Please inform us, call us, talk to us between Monday to Saturday, afternoon 12 to evening 7 is fine. Please give us a call. We are there to help you out. We are there just for you. So please give us a call. We are there to help you out. Don't worry about it. Okay? Please keep all your communication with the office and office members between Monday to Saturday. As I said, Sunday aapko chutti hai to hame bhi chutti hai. So let's keep it as a holiday for all of us. All right, certain important Robomed installation steps. पहली बात तो Robomed क्या है? For those who are new, Robomed is an application जहाँ पे आपका recorded lectures आपके teachers का दिया गया है for your convenience. At any point of time you can see and refer to it. So it's a 24/7 support for you. जैसे मैंने कहा कोई lecture आपका miss हो गया, कोई topic छूट गया, you can definitely go ahead and you can see this, right? So आपको एक SPID code हम देंगे और एक पासवर्ड भी आपको देंगे, वही आपका SPID कोड रहेगा. So your username, that is the SPID code, will be the same as your password or one and the same, from which you'll be logging in. Okay. There are students who just recently joined us, उनको अभी आप देंगे. The moment you get that, you have to use that for your login part. The moment you log in, इस तरह से आपको subjects दिखेंगे. These subjects are going to be there. You have to tap upon it. The moment you tap upon any of these subjects, this is how you'll be getting the information out there. Also, subject ने आपके कितना देखा है वो भी यहाँ पे percentage के through आप देख सकते हो. You can attempt online testing also out there, which is MCQs format. Performance can be tracked upon based upon that, and your books will also be uploaded soon. Okay, that is a PDF format. Moreover, you can see every subject. Okay, once you tap upon it, your topic will be seen. This is C means chapter and T means topic, and every topic has been divided into small 5 minutes of modules. तो मॉड्यूल मतलब छोटा सा पार्ट का हम एक्सप्लेनेशन देते हैं. अब इस तरह से मॉड्यूल्स भी देख सकते हो. आपको पूरा टॉपिक नहीं देखना है, पर्टिकुलर मॉड्यूल देखना है, हमने यहाँ पे उसका इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया गया है. You can tap upon it, you can see. Once you play it, अगर doubts है, you can enter it on the video notes, and your doubts eventually you can ask the teacher whenever you have any queries. Plus, we've also added up the rating part. कभी भी आपको रेटिंग देना है, definitely you can go ahead and do that. अच्छा रेटिंग होगा, हमें मोटिवेशन मिलेगा. अगर रेटिंग अच्छा नहीं हुआ, हम इम्प्रूवमेंट करेंगे वो वीडियो का. So accordingly, we'll come to know how we have to act upon on that video. Lastly, of course, if you can see out here, we have the testing, which is right below the videos. They are soon to be uploaded, and we'll be doing that. Right? All right. So this is a recommendation. क्यों हम कहते हैं कि आप Robomed को follow कीजिए? Because यहाँ पे आपको subject wise, chapter wise, module wise explanation दिया गया है for all the teachers of Manchester tutorials. Trust me, this is an amazing app. This is the only app which is going to be giving you curriculum based learning. Textbook के particular sum का answer आपको समझना है, explanation समझना है. ये अकेला ऐप है जहाँ पे आपको explanation देता है. Rest of the apps probably give you concept understanding. We give you curriculum understanding. Thirdly, basic internet connectivity is required. You can download it just the way we have in YouTube. Download कर दीजिए offline पे. बाद में आपको देखना आप एक साथ देख सकते हो. That option is also there. E-books are available for your reference. PDF format में कभी भी आपको देखना है देख सकते हो. We are ensuring to put forward your module-wise testing and chapter-wise testing in PDF format. कभी आपको देखना है practice करना देख सकते हो. Fast forwarding, pausing, rewinding options also provided out there. ताकि आपको अगर fast forward करना है, rewind करना है, pause करना है, you can do that. For mathematics, we have put forward type-wise question ताकि आप simple sums को पहले लो, फिर धीरे-धीरे जाके आप complex concepts हो जाएंगे. So आपका base building equally strong होते जाएगा. So that provision has also been made. Anytime, anywhere, e-learning. आप मम्मी के साथ हो अभी, मम्मी के साथ कहीं आप बाहर जा रहे हो नानी के घर पे. So during that time, you want to see, you can see from anywhere. It's an anywhere, anytime e-learning, 24/7 platform. Also, we have 6 to 7 minutes of modules ताकि boring ना हो जाए. छोटा-छोटा videos है, आप आराम से देख सकते हो at your convenience. Plus, for security reasons, every child has been given a unique SPID code so that they don't have to share it with anyone. We will keep a track of it, and moreover, monitoring will be done by the Robomed team that आप किसी और के साथ वो share ना करो ताकि कोई और आपका SPID code use ना करे, right? So there are many advantages of using a Robomed. It's just that you have to use it. Okay. All right. Something very important. Notice to all our children: leave the excuses at the door. If you do not do your homework for any reason, admit it. That's fine. If you're not understanding an assignment, ask for help. If you have not studied for a particular test, that's fine. Accept the grades what you've got, but ensure that you're improving it in the next week. But remember, if you're refusing to follow these rules, then you have to accept the consequences. Because remember, this is not a democracy. आपकी मनमानी नहीं चलेगी. यहाँ पे हमारा क्लासरूम है. We ensure the rules have been followed upon. We ensure that everything has been done from your end. So we are here to teach you, to inspire you, to help you grow. So we will be doing our part. You have to do your part, and together we'll help each other. Right? So that is something what I would like to bring it to your attention. Right? Please remember that. All right, just a good news to share with you that we are celebrating 33 years of expertise in our school education. We started in 1988. Right now, we are supposed to be entering our 33rd year. Our 9th standard batches have been starting from 7th of June. Timings will be messaged to you. 8th standard lectures also starting from 14th of June. And we thank you for recommending us. Because of you, we have crossed 4,000 plus admissions, and soon we are going ahead with 6,000 admissions as well. All thanks to you. Right? A big round of applause. Right? Before we go ahead, children, I would request all of you